Give it up for Tim. He's seen me twice. It just seems like many times. How about Juwan, right? Like, he's amazing. I have a man bun as well, but it's covered up. So I work for Rogers.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Please be advised your heckling will be recorded for quality and training purposes.
Out.
No, I know you're not going to heckle me, right? That would actually constitute elder abuse. How am I doing for time? No, I'm 62. I'm asking you, how am I doing for time?
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah!
So Tim said, just backstage now, he said, you know what, like with your style, you could just even go to a musical open mic and just talk, right? And it's like, thanks, dude. And then I thought, he's telling me my material's holding me back.
What?
Possibly it is. So, I know what you're thinking. Steve Bannon's been to the spa, right? So I have 100 Steve Bannon jokes in my portfolio. I'm going to try out 6 more on you tonight. 6 new ones. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's not that people say that I look like Steve Bannon. People have come up and asked me if I am Steve Bannon.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he's been there.
That's true.
I mean, not great. You're getting mistaken for a sebaceous cyst in cargo pants, right? Like, yeah, Steve Bannon, his safe word is soap.
Oh, no.
I know, he has a safe word when he masturbates. He's such a dirtbag. He gave E. coli the shits. He gave a speech at CPAC. I don't know if you were watching that this week with Trump hugging the flag. Bannon gave a speech at CPAC and he emptied the room. He set off the carbon monoxide alarm. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Steve Bannon was actually a film producer in a previous life. He actually gets points from Seinfeld, incredibly enough. He's mostly done docs, but he's doing a reboot of The Toxic Avenger. It's an autobiography. So, CBC is here tonight. Give it up for CBC. So I don't know if you guys saw this past week that the Toronto stand-up community and the Canadian stand-up community has had a big rile-up with Canada Laughs. And a CBC reporter was at a town hall at Comedy Bar, and a comedian, Boyd Banks, stuck his tongue in the ear of a reporter. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that was sick as... I mean, Boyd Banks, creepy guy who names his cat John Bonet. It's not a dated cultural reference until we find the killer, okay? Anyways, Boyd has come out and he was interviewed the next day, the reporter's pressing charges. And he came out the next day and told CBC Radio, I'm guilty, I have mental health and alcohol issues. And that's not how a plea agreement works, right? You wait until you're charged to plea bargain. I mean, he'll be found guilty of assault, but not guilty on all charges of attempt to commit comedy. So I will say this about Boyd. You know, I tried to give him some advice on this, right? I said, Boyd, you do understand that you actually don't have to wait to be charged to pre-register as a sex offender. I mean, there are benefits, right? They do pick up your chemical castration, just not the anesthetic. No, the thing is, with chemical castration, the one thing where you never hear about a patient complaining about waiting time. Oh, that should have landed so much better. Yeah, you're on the table for your chemical castration, and the surgeon says, do you have a few last words? And that's why Boyd has been working on a tight 5 all these years. And you know, he would say, I'll leave you with this, and the surgeon would say, I'll leave you with that. I'm a proud father. I'm glad my daughter isn't here for that. My older daughter is actually wrapping up her job placement. She's going to be a chartered professional accountant. Thank you. I mean, that's the type of accountant that you want. You don't want an undocumented amateur accountant, okay? I had told her that, you know, doing this will open doors for you. And, you know, sure enough, she calls me up and she said, Dad, you're not going to believe this. The first file they gave me is for a company that manufactures doorknobs. And I said, don't worry about it. You put in a few years of soul-sucking drudgery and you're going to work your way up to sliding doors. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen.